Good afternoon from the Jimmy Pipes Network. I'm Jimmy, here with a very special guest, Miss Kelly Red. She's
Hi.
awesome. Really good friend of mine. She's got some stuff she wants to share. I respect her a lot. She's a little younger than me. I'm middle-aged. I'm in my twilight, so I'm on the back nine, so it's not like that for her. She's got a whole life ahead of her, so this should be good. In the meantime, though, don't forget to subscribe. I'm tired of sending these out one at a time. Just hit the damn button, get it over with. You know you want to listen, you know it's good for you, so on and so forth. And, by the way, I'm one day closer to my personal ultimate life achievement, and that's to be in a body bag, sober. One chance. It's all I need. I'm grabbing it, and I'm gonna stay sober till I'm dead meat. Just so everybody knows. That's not pressure. You know what that is for me? Now I can take a deep breath and take my time doing everything I always wanted to do, knowing I'm gonna stay sober forever. Okay? That's not pressure to me. See, now I can take my time with the steps, with everything. I can do whatever I want in life now. There's no limits because I made one decision, prayed a prayer, and everything's changed. You see, I have a redeeming life now. So does Kelly. This is what we get if we just want it, okay? You can have not just sobriety, not just feel good, not just look good. You can have an important, redeeming life where people need you, where the world's a better place with you in it. When you wake up in the morning, you get to feel that you're an important man, an important woman, that you're needed, that you're wanted, that you're loved. This is what we get. Me and Kelly get this, and we want to share this with you today. I'm going to turn it over to her. She wants to share about her experience as a younger person, some of the things that she goes through, some of the things she's learned. She's got a lot to offer, this young lady. Kelly Red?
Hi guys. So my name is Kelly Red. I got sober February 25th, 2018. I've had continuous sobriety since then, so it's under 2.5 years. I got sober at 23, and I'm 26 now. So, yeah. So I was talking to Jimmy about how I made the decision to get sober young, and I'm so grateful that I did that, because the way I see it now is I get to do more good in this world than the damage I did. And I definitely did some damage. So now I get to live the rest of my life sober. And, you know, I have some friends who got sober young, and they're not young anymore. And they've gotten to have more time sober than they did drinking. And, you know, I just think that's awesome. I'd love to be able to do that. But I was also sharing with Jimmy a little bit about how when being young and sober is not easy. On my 25th birthday, I remember turning around and going, this isn't where I expected to be. I didn't expect to be a sober alcoholic. I'm also a survivor of a domestic violence situation, and I deal with some health issues, and I never expected to be doing that at 25, but thank God I did. And the cool thing about being sober when you're young is I got to celebrate my 25th birthday in Atlantic City with about 3,000 other sober young people at a convention, and I got to party all weekend.
Hit the tables too, yeah.
I didn't gamble, but I know there was quite a few people that did.
Take me there. You won't see me at the whatever it is you guys are doing.
But it was just awesome. I got to celebrate my sobriety and my birthday with all these people that most of them don't know me, but they all were in the same boat, and that was pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one question. So you're 25 now.
I'm 26 now.
26 now, all right. Sober roughly 2.5 years. Now, do you think you know where you might be right now if you never made that decision and got sober? Would it be a good place?
No.
Do you know that for sure?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
The moment I decided to get sober, I kind of boil it down to three. I had three choices. I knew I could either continue to live the life I was living and continue to hurt the people I love and just have a really difficult life. I could end my life, but I knew that would also hurt the people I love. Or I could pivot and totally change what I was doing. So thank God I pivoted.
Wow. That's a good way to put it.
But I was done. I just didn't want to drink anymore. I didn't want to be sick anymore. And I knew at that point, when I looked around in my life, that, you know, I couldn't continue the way I was, and I knew that life was only gonna get worse because I was making the decisions to make it worse. And
Jeez.
so now I wake up every morning and I make the decision not to make it worse.
How did you even have that in your mind? When I was 25, would you have Deepak Chopra live next door or something?
No, but I did do a Deepak retreat after I got sober.
That's great. That's great.
No, I was lucky. I have a really great family.
Oh, great.
That
That's
was
good.
a big part of it.
So you had some good people around you at that time.
Yeah.
Wow.
I also had a really influential person in my life who was a manager at the restaurant I was working at, who was sober and very open about the fact that he was sober and how he got sober. And he was the person I got to sit down and talk to and say, what do I do now? And he told me, he made it very clear to me that I was an alcoholic and that I needed help. But in the most gently convincing way he possibly could. But that was, I totally believe that there is something out there looking out for me, because if I wasn't in the situation I was in right in that moment, then I wouldn't be sober.
Let me expand on that.
Mm-hmm.
She just raised something very, all right, I'll put it like this, like fear, worry, all these things. If you're going to believe in God, and I know I serve the actual God, that's who got me sober. I think Kelly and I have the same kind of thing going with that. So that being said, if that's what's going on, and there's something going on, that means he knows about it, okay? And if he knows about it, then why should we be afraid? Doesn't he have our back? Isn't that a shred of faith? You got a shred of faith. Is what it is. You made your move and he backed you up. That's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that whoever is in charge, whatever name you want to put to it, had my back and knew which button to press to make sure I got sober when I did.
And you listened. That was all you did.
I had no choice to. He hit my hot button and I was like, I gotta fix this. I can't do this to people. Can't hurt people. I can't.
That's
and now I get to live my life in a way that I am hopefully helping as many people as I possibly can.
Yes, you do, you know.
Yeah, I make an effort to.
I've seen how this young lady rolls. I walked into a room at a certain time. It's a little while ago now. She was already there. And she was killing sobriety. Okay? She's laughing.
I don't know if you can kill sobriety.
I walked in. I'm like, there was a bunch of ladies down at that early get-together I used to go to. And I said to myself, oh my God, these are what normal women are like. Like, they're quiet and shit. And it's like they're courteous. And they're actually nice. They're not high. They're not wasted. They're lucid, these girls. Wow. You know, what a good example. It restored my faith in women from the gate. I said to myself, all right, as I continue to become normal, and I'm normal now. So just so everybody knows, I'm so normal, it's unbelievable. So it's like, it's because I had some good people in front of me and they showed me how to live again. She's just one of them. But she sets a really good example, not just for me, but for the whole world around her. Because this thing that we do, it's not small. Okay, when we are going one way and then we about face and go another, it's to me it's global. It affects everybody around you, everything you do, everywhere you go, everyone you talk to, meet, see. It's categorically goes into another direction. It's global. You don't know who you're sitting next to. You don't know who you're going to bump into.
You send shockwaves.
It's shockwaves.
Yeah.
It's a ripple effect that now you're doing it. You're going to be. If you live to be a ripe old woman, you're going to live 80-90% of your life sober doing this. You're going to make a real impact, a real difference with your life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to live more of my lifetime sober than I will drunk. And by doing that means every person that I get to touch now gets to know the real me. And I hope that, you know, they really... I'm not going to change everyone's world, and I know that. But I hope that it's a glimmer of, like, how things can be done a little bit differently. Or, wow. So that's my thing.
Not bad. All right, real quick, that was a great message from a great lady right there. And like I said, she's helped not just me, but just by doing what she's doing, sets a good example for the world, I think, everywhere she goes. And it's a big move when we do what we do. It's not small. Please don't take it lightly. You have to want better for yourself. That's all it takes. And listening's not the worst idea. You got some people, really good people I know that know what they're talking about. I actually know what I'm talking about. You believe that? Nobody's in jail since I got sober. Nobody's in jail. Nobody's dead. You think that's a coincidence? All right, one thing I wanted to bring up. Anniversaries. Some establishments are going to continue to be closed and shut. A lot of people listen to the Pipes Network, okay? Which is a good thing. It'll always be a positive, sober message released from here, okay? And we do it light, okay? And we got some other guests coming on soon. We're going to be talking about subjects like Xanax and prescription meds and anniversaries. If your anniversary's coming up, give me a text, give me a message, send a comment. If you want to do your anniversary and share your strength and experience right on the channel, please do that. Not only would it be good for me, it'll be good for everybody. Okay? And don't forget to subscribe, all right? It's important. Okay, we want this to grow. Then I'll start making big money. You know that's why I'm doing it, right? No, it's not why I'm doing it. I just want you guys to listen because I know I can help. I know what I'm doing. I know how to stay sober. So does Kelly. We just told you how. Okay, we're a part of something that's bigger than ourselves, okay? Our lives have been fully redeemed, and we're going to continue forward. Kelly?
Thanks. I just really want to thank Jimmy for doing this. It's really important that this word gets out, and I'm grateful to be on here, but I'm more grateful that this thing keeps going. So
Awesome.
That's it.
Okay, be good to yourselves. Bye.
Bye.